Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vanchanam pamukam langayati girim yat prabhatam vande Shri Guru Dinadayanam Shri Chaitanyamishwaram Paramanandamahanam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It feels immense joy and pleasure to be giving this Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita class after a really long time. So लंबा समय गुजरता है तो एक रिवीजन इन सब चीजों को भी आवश्यकता है. There's a need. Anyways, so I thought of revising in a unique way. So अगर आप लोग वीडियो ऑन करेंगे तो और अच्छा होगा. ऑफलाइन लोगों को ऑप्शन नहीं. ऑफलाइन अगर आप बिना ऑडियो के लॉग इन करते हैं तो आपको कुछ दिखाई देगा. There's some visuals. That's perfect. Okay, there is something surprise for all of you. This all surprise test. ऐसे ही बना दिया मैंने 2 मिनट में. Okay. So I would like to revise with the help of some question answers. Question answers इतने आसान है कि आप सबको correct answer मिलेगा ही. Right? Okay, so I hope everyone's on mute. आप लोगों को answer type करना है. You're not supposed to actually speak up. You're supposed to. So I'll just ensure everyone's muted. Yeah, everyone's muted. Okay. So we saw in the end of Adi Lila, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu takes sannyas. Audio disconnected. So where does Lord Chaitanya aspire to go after taking sannyas? A. Back to his house in Navadvip. B. Vrindavan. C. Jagannath Puri. D. South India. Who has the answers? Okay. बाकी लोग अभी सोच रहे हैं. बताओ आंसर. ऑफलाइन डिवोटीज, व्हाट इज द आंसर? महाप्रभु कहाँ जाना चाहते थे संन्यास के बाद? कहाँ गए पता नहीं, लेकिन कहाँ चाहते थे? He wanted to go to Vrindavan. So that was his immediate desire after taking sannyas. He wanted to go to Vrindavan. Okay, which verse did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chant while traveling? A. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. B. Sarvadharman Parityajya. C. Avanti Brahman Shloka. D. Krishna 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 He. Okay, let us see your answers. There is no negative marking, so please. Okay. So everybody is answered D. Yes. What is your answer? Your answer is wrong. He chanted the shloka of Avanti Brahman. Etam sa asaya paratmanishtam adhyasitam purvatamair maharshibhi. So aham tarishyami duranta param. So there is that particular shloka, the sannyas mantra. Actually, Keshav Bharati, Mahaprabhu took sannyas from Keshav Bharati. So Keshav Bharati did not know what sannyas mantra to give. So he says, Mahaprabhu, you tell me what is sannyas mantra, then I will give you the mantra. So that's how Mahaprabhu receives sannyas initiation. And even in iskcon, there's the sannyas mantra that we recite. Avanti Brahman Shloka. Can someone mute? Oh, audio disconnected. Audio disconnected. Oh, मेरा sound आ रहा. Okay, next. How did Nityananda trick Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Because Nityananda did not want Mahaprabhu to go to Vrindavan so soon. He wanted to go to Mahaprabhu after some time. To Mahaprabhu to go to Vrindavan after some time. So he wanted to trick him, stop him. So what did he do? A. He used some magic. He just spoke to him through his words. Some words, magical words he spoke. C. With the help of some cowherd voice. And finally D. Lord Chaitanya simply followed Nityananda. He did not do anything. So what is the right answer? Okay. Online devotees are given. Anybody? So whose help did he take? Cowherd voice. Haribo. The right answer is C. Okay, last. When did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu realize he has been tricked? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu को कब पता लगा कि उनको जो है फंसाया गया है? He has been tricked. A. When he saw Ganga. B. When he saw Advaita. C. When he saw Nityananda. D. When he sees cowherd voice. B. So what is the answer? B. B. सब B, D, सब सेम दिखते हो. बताओ, what is the answer? When he saw Advaita Acharya, Haribol. So when he saw Ganga, he did not mind. He was not in external consciousness at all. He was in internal consciousness. So Ganga देख के भी उनको लगा ये क्या है? Yamuna. That's how he felt. When he saw Nityananda, he just asked, Nityananda, how come you are here? He did not feel anything. When he saw cowherd boys also, he didn't feel anything. When did he exactly realize? When Advaita Acharya was coming on what? On boat. Boat में जब आया. So that time he felt that, oh, I have been cheated. मेरे को जो है cheating किया गया. Someone has cheated me. Nityananda, you tricked me. All right. So let's just see what's the content of the chapter. I'm not going to give the whole chapter. So the first 40 shlokas of this chapter, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is diverted to Shantipur by Nityananda. This is something we have discussed already. Okay. So even in that, there are subsections. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not just like the traveling. While traveling, what he was doing, he was preaching to everybody. Preaching karte hue traveling kar rahe the. And that's how he was going to Vrindavan, preaching. So similarly, our devotees also travel in train. What do? Worship food. They do book distribution. They are preaching and traveling. Okay, 16 to 28. Nityananda tricked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with the help of some cowherd boys. And finally, 29 to 40, Advaita Acharya brings Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu home after some discussion. So, घर पे आने के बाद कुछ श्लोक हमने चर्चा किए. So, the entire chapter, can you imagine 41 to 78 is what? The entire 41 to 78 verses, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepting prasad. देखो कितना important part है prasad. I know some temples in iskcon. I have been in many iskcon temples. Even if you don't come to morning program, there's no problem. But you have to come for prasad. So हमें ऐसा नहीं करना है. Some devotees came and 2-3 of them expressed. They were very pained. One of them started crying. Prabhu, आप प्रसाद के लिए नहीं आया? You did not come for prasadam. So they were deeply pained. Happens. So prasad is something that we have to take together. At least one meal we'll all try to take together. Right. Okay. So in course of having prasadam, we see the description of different preparations for Lord's pleasure. Yeah, so we will see that. I think we have discussed 5 shlokas. And then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was pleased to attend the Aarti and see the bhogas offered for Krishna's pleasure. And then finally, Advaita Acharya persuading the reluctant Lord Chaitanya to eat opulent items. He has just now taken sannyas. And one of the items of sannyas that we have to follow is Bhalana Khaibo. We don't eat opulently. So he's feeding opulent stuff. Initially, how did he convince him? First of all, Chaitanya was not agreeing to go to house of Advaita Acharya. He said, hey, you fellow, I've just not taken sannyas. You will prepare very opulent items. I will not come. He says, hey, nothing is there. Utna sab opulent kuch nahi. Some dry sabji, some chapati, little rice. Na thoda rice, thoda ye sabji, utna hi hai. Nothing very opulent and also. Please, don't, you can come. Please come. That's how he convinces. So now we will go to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So, dear friends, we are going to see the description of different preparations for Lord's pleasure. So this gives an idea also that how rich, how deep and profound is Vedic culture. Just by knowing the items that are cooked, you will see what all we missed. Chai miricha shutta diya saba phala mule. Chai miricha shutta diya saba phala mule. Amrita nindaka pancha vidhatika jhale. Amrita nindaka pancha vidhatika jhale. So there was spices with black pepper. Kali mirch, black pepper and spices, yeah. Sabha Phalamule. So Phalamul is various kinds of fruits and roots were given, right? And there's also Shukta, bitter vegetables which were given. So first, which is the example of bitter vegetable? Karela. So that was served. Amrita Nindaka. It is so very wonderful that even the Amrit will be Nindak. He will say Amrit bhi kuch nahi hai iske samne. Like that Panchvida Tikta Jhale. So there were the 5 types of Tikta, bitter and pungent kind of sabjis which are mentioned. So Advaita Acharya is preparing feast. This will be preparing a consciousness for breakfast prasadam very nicely. कोमल निंब पत्र सह भाजा वर्ता की पटोला फूल बड़ी भाजा कुष्मांड मान चाकी. Okay. So कोमल, very newly grown निंब पत्र. किसका झाड़, किसके पत्ते? नीम के पत्ते. सह भाजा वार्ता की. Vartaki is bhaj fried, just like we get in Mayapur, the fried bangan ka sabji, fried bangan. You all like fried bangan? Yes, so the fried bangan was there. Vartaki, eggplant. Patola fruit, there's a special fruit, patola fruit, and fulabadi. Fulabadi is dal. Yes, and that was also what kind of dal? Dal fry, Fula Badi Maja, dal fry. And Kushmanda. Kushmanda is a special kind of drink, squash. We have pineapple squash, apple squash, banana squash, drinks. And mancha. Not mancho soup, it is mancha. It is different kind of soup. Okay. नारिकेल शस्य चना शर्कर मधुर मोझा घंट दुग्ध कुष्मांड सकल प्रचुर. There was nariyal. Narikela is nariyal shashya, pulp of coconut pulp. Yes, there was chana. Chana is different, but here chana Prabhupada is translated as curd, dahi. Sharkara Madhura. Oh, there was different kinds of sugary fruits. Yes, sugar which contains natural fruits. One example is banana. Contains natural fruits. And then Mocha Ganta. Mocha Ganta is special a chutney which is made out of banana flowers. Remember when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to Pandharpur, he meets somebody. Whom does he meet? Anyone knows? He meets some very special person in Pandharpur. Don't know? Nahi pata. Your CC knowledge is very weak. Okay. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu meets a very, very amazing personality called Srirangapuri. So when he meets him, he is a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. He remembers, now you're from Navdeep. I also went to Navdeep Yatra. In Navdeep, there was a very wonderful couple, Virasta couple. They're called Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Mata. So Sachi Mata, Mataji, had made amazing chutney from banana flowers. He just mentioned like that. And what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say? She is my mother only. Oh, aaphi ki mummy hai. Arey wow. Amazing, amazing. So when some kind of similarity comes, we meet. Recently, there was one boy we met. He just had come with a boy from Delhi. He was just like talking to me. I said, I also have connection in Delhi. So Delhi proper kahan pe? I said, I was there in Gurgaon. I said, I was also in Gurgaon. I said, Acha, he was just first year student. Which school you studied? He said, Ryan International. I said, Ryan International. Which branch? And branch also matched. So we studied in same school. And I asked, who is the principal? He told the name of the madam who was principal. I said, she was my computer science teacher when she was young. So 20 years back, I studied there. So he was like, we start senior. So the point is, same connection ek ban gaya. You know, with places, a lot of connection happens. Correct. There's one more counselee of mine, my own counselee. He and I studied in Same school in Chennai. So correction money jata. We know the culture of the school, etc. Right? It happens like that. So he remembered this banana chutney, banana flowers chutney. And Dukta Kushmanda. So this Dukta Kushmanda is a very nice, wonderful drink which is boiled in milk. So, see, there are some fruits which are compatible with milk. Example, banana shake, chiku milkshake, mango milkshake. So that is Kushmanda of milkshake. That's Dukta Kushmanda is milkshakes. And there are some fruits you should never mix in milk. Example, papaya, orange, mango. Mango, hey, mango khana chahiye, pina chahiye. It's good. So papaya, if you mix, what will happen? It will be different. It will become poisonous. It's bitter in taste. I remember one of the Janmashtami, one devotee had prepared papaya milkshake. This is poison. Somebody drinks it. Try it. I said, little bit you tried. It was so bitter. It was bitter than even neem. It's poison. And sakala prachura. And like this, everything was made in good quantity, sufficient quantity. Prachura, bahut hai. Sometimes people ask, na, chutney kitna baki? Say, Prabhuji, bahut hai, le lo, extra, please take. So like that, first plate. You know, very tasty class na today. Let's continue. Madhura amala bada amala di panchachaya. Sakala vyanjana kaila loke yatahaya. See, there was Madhura and Amala Bada. So there were sweet and sour cakes. Yes, there are sour cakes, sweet cakes. And Amala Adi Panchachaya, 5-6 preparations made of Amla. It was sour preparations made of Amla. Amla also you can break a lot of different situations, kind of preparations. Sakala Vanjana Kaila Loke Yataya. Kitna banaya quantity? Jitne log the, utna banaya. Count. There was prasadam count taken for everybody. Okay. Mukta bada, kala bada, masha bada, mister. Shira puli narikela yata pitha ishta. So there is a soft cake made of vada. What is that vada? Munka vada. Vada. Cake means vada. Vedic life. If you give somebody chapati, what they will call Westerners bread. Similarly, you give them some kind of a preparation like vada, they'll call it cake for yoga. And then there was mukta vada. There was vada made out of moong dal. Then there was kala vada. Kala means kela. So kela ka vada banaya. And masha vada. Urad dal ka vada. And Mishtha, various other sweets. What are the sweets? Shirapuli. Shirapuli means basically this contains rice condensed in milk. Condensed milk, something close to Amrit Keli. Little rice also is there. And Nariyal ka preparation. There was a coconut preparation, Nariyal. And there was different kinds of pita, ishta, different other kinds of cakes. Who's going to take all this? 32 आटिया कलार डोंगा बड़ा बड़ा चले हाली ना ही डोंगा अति बड़ा बड़ा. Okay, so there were 32 32 आटिया कलार. केला क्या 32 केले का ग्रुप बनाया था. And there were different डोंगा बड़ा बड़ा. There were different leaves. Yes, kele ke leaves. Chale hale nai, donga ati bada bada. Yes. So this, it was never tilted, tottered. All these pots and nothing. Tilt वगैरह कुछ नहीं हुआ. बहुत strong pots थे केले के. Bent वगैरह नहीं था. They were able to bear the weight like that. Panchasa donga vyanjana purna. तीन भोगेर आशे पाशे रखिला दारिया. So there was almost 50 pots. 50 plus 50, how much? 100. So like that. So 100 pots were filled with different kinds of vegetables. all different kinds of vegetables were there. Vyanjane Puriya, and there were Tina Bhogera Ashe Pashe Rakhila Dari. There were three places for sitting and taking bhog. तीन जगह बना गए थे. Next. सकृत पायस नवमृत कुंडिका भरिया तीन पात्रे घनावर्त दुग्ध राखित धरिया. Sagrita payas. So along with ghee, there was payasam, sweet rice. And it was kept where? Navamrita. Mrita is earth. And Nava means the freshly made pot. Kundika bhariya. So they fed, they made in that kundi, that particular pot. And Tina patre ghana avrita dugdha. Oh, there was 3 pots of very fine condensed rakite dariya. They were kept. Next. Dugdha chida kala ara dugdha laka laki. Yate ka karila taha kahite na shaki. So there was dugdha chida. Dugdha chida is chipped rice made with milk. How many of you have celebrated Chida Day festival? Okay. How many types of Chida Day did you get? There are 2 types, right? One is Chida Day, the second one is Dudha Chida. So how many of you took Dudha Chida? मिला कुछ लोगों को ही मिला, सबको नहीं मिला. No, you didn't get 2 points? एक ही मिला? Okay, next time we'll take care. There has to be Dudha Chida and Dahi Chida. Both has to be there. So all the Vaishnavas had 2 pots. Raghunath Das Goswami had given. So Dugdha Chida Kala are mixed with banana. So banana is put, and there was Dugdha Laklaki. So there was a special milkshake prepared with another particular squash called Lau. And Yateka Karila Taha Kahite Nashaki. Are kaise ye sab banaya? Mujhe nahi pata. I don't know. I really don't know how they were made. Kitna sab kuch bana diya. Yes. Actually, if there is a spiritual empowerment, a person can do anything beyond any capacity. Once what had happened, Srila Prabhupada was in the Western country. He was somewhere in the West. And it was Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's appearance. And Prabhupada, so what is there today? What have devotees made? So devotees said that we made rice dal chapati sabji. Prabhupada was very upset. He was sad. He said, it's my Guru Maharaj's appearance day. It's my Guru Maharaj's Vyas Puja. And there is no more preparation. You step aside, I'll alone prepare everything. So within 1 hour time, Prabhupada made 17 items. Not only for Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, one man's bhoga, but for all the devotees also who were there. So that is the expertise of Prabhupada. Correct. When somebody is empowered, so wonderfully empowered person can do all miracles. So this how these preparations were made, nobody knows. But definitely there's empowerment. When there is a very deep pleasure for pleasing Lord, then that empowerment comes. Empowerment comes when there are some devotees. I remember in one center, they offered within no time, around 2.5 hours, they offered 108 items. We wanted to cook 108 item bhoga and offer to Lord. Okay, they were able to make. Of course, if you are not trained in cooking, please don't experiment. Right? Don't experiment. You should have some expertise. Oh, if I have sincere desires, so Krishna will give me empowerment. They don't think like that. Dui pashe dharila sabamrita kundika bhari. Chancha pakala dadhi sandesha kahite na pari. So, Dui pashe. On 2 sides, there were Mrita Kundika Bhari, pots full of earthen pots, they were kept on either sides. And Champakala. Champakala is a special breed of bananas which are available in Shantipur. So Champakala kind of bananas, they were all kept there. And also there was Dahi Sandesh. Yes, Dahi and Sandesh. These items were there. I'm not able to describe this. It's too good. Next.
These all things are going to purify our consciousness. If you are going to think of menu which is there in hotel, there is a South Indian favorite brand is Sarvana Bhavan or Brajvasi Hotel. All these varieties of brand we are thinking, what we are getting, that will not purify our heart. That will in fact contaminate our consciousness. Bhogritti degrees. But if we are meditating on this one item which is cooked for Lord's pleasure, we are going to experience immense purification. Anna Vyanjana Upari Dila Tulasi Manjari. Tina Jala Patre Suhasita Jala Bhari. So on top of Anna Vyanjan, there was vegetable and rice. On top of vegetables and rice, there was Tulasi Manjari. The special flowers of Tulasi, they were kept. And Tina Jala Patre, there were 3 water pots with Suvasita Jalabhari. There were scented waters which were kept. Rose water. Tina Shubra Pithatara Upari Vasana. Eyurupe Sakshat Krishna Karaila Bhojana. So there were white, Shubra means white. So there were 3 white peat. Vyaspeet Visa. Peat means to sit. Vyaspeet. Taro Upari Vasana. So there were 3 places of sitting, and on top of that there were very nice vasan, soft cloth which was kept. And Eyurupe Sakshat Krishna Karaila Bhojana. And thus Lord Krishna was offered this, and Lord accepted. So these were all the various preparations. So Lord accepts that. Even I remember when we had got the deities. So the deities were on this wood ply. They were on this wood. So some devotees had come to take darshan. So when they came and saw the darshan, they said, hey, why the deities are on wood? Because they said, this is the best we have. Immediately they said, okay, we would like to sponsor marble. Turant. The very evening, there were pieces of marble which came, and our deities are also on Shubra Peet, white marble. And then devotees came and said, where is the Vedi for Lord? So Vedi, what Vedi is available? We will give. And there was very beautiful Vedis. Vedi is the seat where the Lord sits. They all came. So wonderfully how the Supreme Lord gets the best of services. It is so very amazing to understand. It is said that we don't even spend a single penny on the teaching. Many devotees have such wonderful service attitude, and many devotees want to come ahead to serve, giving different jewelry for the Lord, the dresses for the Lord. Like this it goes on. Vrindavan, they keep announcing. The morning program announcement becomes very long because they keep Rajbhog offering is sponsored by this Parivar. Yes, Sandhya Bhog sponsored by this Parivar. Mangal Bhog sponsored by this Parivar. Tomorrow's Bhogas all sponsored by this Parivar. So like that. The fruits Bhoga sponsored by this Parivar. So like that every single offering. Yes, Bal Bhog is sponsored by this Parivar. So like that all Bhogas are announced. So one devotee comes forward to offer so much to the Lord. So this really gives us conviction. He is truly Jagannath. He is truly the Lord of the universe. See how wonderfully he attracts populace. Krishna ke liye kuch bhi ho to it has to be best. So devotees exhibit their best devotion and small. Very beautifully the Lord attracts the best of seva. He attracts the best of sevas. And of course, we should also try to have our best of attitude. Correct? Very Krishna. So now, what we have discussed so far, we have discussed the different items. Correct? So next section that we're going to discuss is how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased to attend the Aarti and see the Bhoga offered for Krishna's pleasure. This is something you can see. The next section, 58 to 65. आरती काले तू ही प्रभु बोला लीला प्रभु संगे सबे आसी आरती देखिला. Can you imagine so wonderful? We every day sing for the pleasure of the 2 Prabhus, Chaitanya and Nityananda. But now here Chaitanya and Nityananda are attending the Aarti. So Sabhe, Prabhu Sange Sabha, everybody came to attend the Aarti in the presence of the 2 Lords. Yes, the presence of a person becomes very special. We say tomorrow is Mangal Arati. Yes, devotees are happy. But tomorrow is Mangal Arati and Maharaj is going to come. Oh, Maharaj hone wala hai. Immediately when Maharaj is there, what happens? What is the count of Mangal Arati? The count, there is no place inside Pulash for devotees. For latecomers, for early comers also there is no space. Devotees come and sit there 1 hour before only. 1 घंटे पहले सब आके बैठ जाते हैं. I remember one morning, one evening, His Grace Ravi Shankar had come and stayed with us here. And next day there was morning program. So next day morning program for Mangalarti. The temple was kachakach full. So Prabhu was asking, Prabhu, every day so many devotees come for Mangalarti. I said, it is you who have attracted so many devotees. We had good amount of devotees, but today's count is much more. So many devotees had come. Why? Because Radhe Shyam Prabhu ji aa rahe hain. Radhe Shyam Prabhu aa rahe hain, matlab full count. Everybody comes. So the special person. Similarly, Gaur Nitai are attending the Mangalarti. Dui Prabhu. So everybody came there. Adhikariya Krishna Karala Shayana. Acharya Asi Prabhu Retave Kaila Nivedana. See, Aarti was done and Krishna Karala Shayana. This is how it happens. First you offer Bhoga to Lord, then you do worship, and then you put the Lord to rest. So this is which Bhog? This is Raj Bhog. So yeah, that's what. So many minute details and culture we understand. How beautifully Lord is treated as a person. Yes, at every step, Lord is treated exactly like a person. And then Acharya Asi Prabhure. So Advaita Acharya came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Tabe Kailat Nivedan. He requests something. Let us see what he's going to request. Grihera Bhitare Prabhu Karuna Gamana. Dui Bhai Aila Tabe Karite Bhojana. So Advaita Acharya requested Mahaprabhu. He told Mahaprabhu, because Nityananda will come automatically. Mahaprabhu, please come inside. Ghar ke andar aiye or please come for prasad. So Dui Bhai Aile, both the brothers, Nityananda and Chaitanya, they came for prasad. Mukunda Haridasa Dui Prabhu Bolaila. Yoda hate dui jana kahite lagila. So normally when somebody invites us also, like somebody, Prabhu, please come for Brahman Bhajan. I said, I'm akele nahi hoga. I'll come with 3 more devotees. Then it's okay, no problem. Please come. आप आएंगे ना हम आएंगे लेकिन आपके साथ मेरे साथ buy one get 3 free. That is the offer. Okay, 3 more devotees will come. Oh, they'll say no problem. So Grihasthas love to cook for and feed brahmacharis. So I said, I don't go alone because I'm a very poor player. I take very top class players and go with me who can finish the prasad. Saaf kar sake, aise logon ko leke. Clean. So how many of you have experience coming with me? Yeah, only Kaushik Prabhu comes. Kaushik Prabhu is more austere than me. So we take place. Raj Prabhu has come. Kahan hai? One of the house program I take. Correct. So there we had. So I normally take devotees and from Chalo, we'll all go together. So no. If I want to deny somebody, I'll say 100 of us will come. तो प्रभु जी सोच के बताते हैं. Just joking. Yes. So that's how Mahaprabhu also invited. Hey, Mukund Haridas को भी बुलाओ. सिर्फ हम दोनों को बुला रहे हैं. कौन Mukund Haridas? All them also. And but they were हाथ जोड़ के. योड़ा हाथे. हाथ जोड़ करके 2 जन कहते लगे. They both started speaking. Who Mukund and Haridas? What they spoke? मुकुंद कहे मोरा किचु कृत्य नाही सारे पाछे मोई प्रसाद पाहु तुमी यहाँ गरे. And that's what happens only. Broji, Mukunda said, please, I have some work, some seva. I'll take later. Please, you both go and take. Yes, Mora Kichu Kritya nahi. Sorry. I think I have not finished some work. I just finished some work. And Pachi Mui Prasad. After that, I will take Prasad. Why are they doing like this? Yes. We hesitate to take Prasad in presence of some very senior Vaishnava. It's not something which is very easy. We'll like, first we'll serve you nicely. You finish taking, and once you are done, then we will also take. That's it. So Mukunda said like this. So नहीं मैं बाद में दूंगा मेरा कुछ सेवा है. This is the biggest wonderful excuse that any devotee. हमारा सेवा है. हमारा सेवा. So devotee say हमारा सेवा है. Seva is very nice. You can also learn all these things. हमारा सेवा है. So seva is there, then there is no problem. Seva. Let's see what Haridas Thakur says. Haridasa kahe mui papishta adhama Mahine ka mushti pache karimu bhojana. See, Haridas Thakur said, Prabhu, I am not. Imagine he also says the same thing. I have some other service. Of course, Haridas Thakur will not say that. Haridas Thakur will say, I have rounds remaining. Mera rounds baki hai, job baki hai. See, we say like, but he didn't say that. He said, I am very, very muy papishta. I am the most lowest fellow and I am the greatest sinful person. So, bahire ek mushti pache. After it, later on, one mushti, one palmful outside I will take. Yes. So, like that, who spoke? Haridas Thakur. So, here Prabhupada writes some very wonderful lesson. Now, this we get some purport. So in the purport, Prabhupada describes that in one sense, Haridas Thakur was still seen as a Muslim. By the general people, how they saw him? Muslim, because he was born in Muslim family. So generally, Haridas Thakur kept that particular culture. He will not come inside the house. He never came inside. He always remained outside. He is out of his humility. He is Namacharya. But he remained outside and I will take out. Okay, I will not take it. I should take. This was his humility. This shows how exalted Vaishnava he is. Although invited by the Lord himself, he said, hey, why? Because he didn't want to disturb the social etiquette. Advaita Acharya is the greatest of Brahmanas. And imagine somebody says, Arey, tumne yavan ko apne ghar mein khilaya. So people may, unnecessarily point out to Advaita Acharya. So he did not want to disturb that social tranquility. And that's why he took prasad outside, considering himself as very fallen soul. Although he was the most advanced person there. So these two things we understand, humility and submissiveness. Prabhupada writes, these two qualities are very important for Vaishnava. That's why he was able to chant holy name constantly. Who can chant the holy name constantly? Trinadapi Shunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnana, Amanina Manadena, Kirtanina Sadapari. One who is considering oneself most fallen, lower than the straw on the street. This was the verse we read today in Japa talk. More tolerant than a tree and willing to offer all respect to others and expect none in return. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name constantly. So Haridas Thakur had this quality. So fine, it was agreed. No argument. Lohi Prabhu Laya Acharya Gela Bhitar Gare. प्रसाद देखिया प्रभुर आनंद अंतरे. So the two Prabhus, who are the two Prabhus? Chaitanya and Nityananda. They went inside. Mukunda and Haridas did not go. Prasad dekhiya prabhur anand antare. So just by seeing Prasad, Prabhu felt deep bliss inside. So moment, hey, sense gratifier. We may all think, oh. Prabhu, after taking sannyas, was also thinking of sense gratification. Why did he feel the ananda? He felt ananda that my Lord has enjoyed so many different items. Krishna has enjoyed so many items. Amazing. That's so very wonderful. So his ananda was not that, Are, humko abhi kya kya milne wale hai humko. That is not our ananda. His ananda is what all items Krishna has enjoyed. Because who is the enjoyer? Krishna. Bhoktaram yajnatapasam sarvalokam keshwar. Suhridam sarvabhutanam yatmamam shanti vrichati. So Antari was very pleased seeing that how wonderfully the devotees have done such beautiful seva and cooked such wonderful feast for Krishna's pleasure. That's what gave him pleasure. How does spiritual master get pleasure related to prasad? We sing every day, right? Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavat Prasad Swadvanna Tritan Haribhakta Sangha Kritvaiva Tripti Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Guru Shri Charana Ravindam. So how does spiritual master get pleasure? when seeing the other Vaishnavas taking prasad. So you will find this repeatedly in the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would see the bhoga items. So not the bhoga, the prasad items, which was bhoga now, before, now it is prasad. And feel so happy that Krishna has tasted it. And he would love to serve the Vaishnavas those prasad. He would love to serve those Vaishnavas. And Vaishnavas would take, his disciples would take. The junior devotees would take. Then he will have immense pleasure. Yes, thoda aap log ko bhi you should try this. Yes, wonderfully. So there is one a devotee couple. They stay very far away from temple. So they preached locally. They have done a lot of preaching. They take some classes. They take classes online only till Saturday. And Sunday what they do, because the temple is very far, 3 Sundays, they invite all their congregation, devotees, and then they cook nice prasadam. That's somehow the highlight. Prasadam. And then they personally, like mother and father, they feed all the kids first. They don't take, they take last. They feed all the children. Children means big way, mooch ke saath, mooch wale. Children, big fellows. So they feed them and get immense pleasure. Similarly, we see that in the youth preaching also. There are so many youth here. And somehow I had a parallel class for youth, the meanings of Shikshashtakam. Then I just checked that the announcement has already been made for Chaitanya Charitamrita. I said, don't worry, let's give some taste of CC to the youth also, although they are very young devotees. Let them come. Yes, CC taste karenge. Prasad hi to hai. Karo taste. For prasad, you don't have to be senior or junior. You can take. That's how it happens. The essence of Shikshashtakam is here. Prasad is the essence. So like that. So when the facilitator, the mentor, he brings all his mentees and he's feeding them, that gives great joy. जिसे प्रभु आपने लेंगे आप सबको प्रसाद पाते देख मेरा भी पेट भर गया. I stomach is also filled seeing all of you because they were the new boys, they're taking prasadam, right? It is said that one who takes prasadam sincerely, he will at least get a human birth, at least a human birth. है ना? So that was Ananda. अच्छे अन्ना ये कृष्णा के कराय भोजन जन्मे जन्मे शिरे धरो ताहर चरण. Such wonderful अच्छे अन्ना ये कृष्णा के कराय भोजन. You fed Krishna with such wonderful tasty preparations. Janme janme shire dharon tahara charana. Birth after birth I will keep my head on your lotus feet. Who is saying this to whom? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling this to Haridas Thakur. So we still have some time. So we have completed yet one more section. So we will enter into the last section, where Advaita Acharya is persuading the reluctant Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to eat opulent items. See, till now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught, very nice. Krishna is enjoyed. Yeah, Abhi Krishna is enjoyed, now you also should take. This we did not know. This was the part of the deal. Correct? So now let us see. So Advaita Acharya has to do a task. He's just now taken sannyas, and one of the vows of sannyas is one doesn't eat opulently. Let's see. Aap kya hoga? Let's find out. प्रभु जाने तीन भोग कृष्ण नैवेद्य. प्रभु जाने तीन भोग कृष्ण नैवेद्य. आचार्य रमन कथा नाही प्रभु वेद्य. आचार्य. Yes. So Lord, he knows. He knew that when he entered the room, he saw 3 divisions of food. Yes, there were 3 plates made, 3 divisions made. And he knew that they were all meant for Krishna. However, he did not know the intention of Advaita. Manavyata he didn't know. Advaita Acharya chahte kya hai nahi pata hai. So sometimes you go to a house and there are 3 people, imagine. And there are 3 plates kept. What does that mean? आपके लिए भी कुछ रखा है. I brought something for yours. So Mahaprabhu saw it, but he did not know the intention. So 3 things इसने कृष्ण के लिए है ना, लेकिन क्यों? Why exactly? Yeah. So now Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur put very wonderfully. So he says that one of the servings was offered in a metal dish, and that was meant for Krishna. and other two were placed in banana, big banana leaves, and they were meant for whom? Chaitanya and Nityananda. Yes. So this metal plate was personally offered by Advaita Acharya to Krishna. And the other two servings were to be accepted by Chaitanya and Nityananda. But he did not tell anything to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so far. So he saw that three, अरे तीनों कृष्ण के लिए है ना, पहले ही बोला गया था तीन हिस्से थे. अरे all three were for Krishna, right? All three, then why this distinction? There is a distinction. Now you see. प्रभु बोले वैसे तीने करिए भोजन, आचार्य कहे आमी करी परिवेशन. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what did he tell? He told Advaita Acharya, sit down and take. वैसे तीन करिए भोजन. The three of us will sit and take. आचार्य कहे आमी करीब प्रवेश परिवेश. I will serve. I will distribute. Sit. कोण स्थाने वसिब आरा आनदुई पात, अल्प करी आणि ताहे देह व्यंजन भात. Yes. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was thinking, अरे तीन जगह है, हम दो है. We are two, places are three. So what he was thinking? Where we will sit. Then he told, okay, don't worry. We will have alpakari ani tahe de vyanjana bhat. Just give me some vegetable and some rice. That's all. This is the only thing I will eat. Like that he told. Now you see what will happen. आचार्य कहे वैसा तो है पंडिरा ऊपरे, एता बोली हाथ धरी वसाइला दुहारे. So Acharya said, please sit down on this wooden pandira upare. Sit on the wooden seat. And saying like this, he took the hand and made them sit. Made the two lords sit down. प्रभु कहे सन्यासी र भक्ष नहीं उपकरण, यहाँ खाइले कैचे है इंद्रिय वारण. Mahaprabhu ऐसी सन्यास भक्ष नहीं उपकरण. Sannyasi should never fall a prey to jiva vegam udara vegam. Why? Iha khaile. If I eat like this, kaiche haya, how will the indriya varan happen? How can I control my senses? Which is the most important sense to be controlled? The genitals. And if you see the tongue, the belly, the genital, they all three come in the same line. So if somebody is not controlling the tongue and belly, the genital cannot be controlled. Very important. So that's what Mahaprabhu is asking. How can I control my senses? Correct? So purport. Prabhupada gives a very beautiful purport. So in the purport, very clearly, there's a saying that Mahaprabhu did not encourage sannyasis from eating palatable dishes. For the whole Vaishnava cult is Vairagya Vidya. Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga, Shikshantamekam, Purusha Pradana, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kripam Bhuvirastam, Ham Prapatye. So Mahaprabhu has come to teach us Vairagya Vidya. And this Vairagya Vidya, especially Mahaprabhu gave advice to Raghunath Das Goswami. Don't eat opulent food, don't wear nice garments, don't talk Gramya Katha, all these things. It's prohibited. But however, it is said a devotee does not accept anything that is not first offered to Krishna. First of all, devotee should take only Krishna Prasad. And what about rich foodstuffs which are there? Which rich foodstuff? What to do with that? So Prabhupada says all rich foods offered to Krishna should be given to Grihasthas. I'm just reading purport. I'm not saying anything. I'm reading. But the sannyasi should not have opulent food. Prabhupada says that. There are many nice things offered to Krishna. Other things we can accept. Garlands, bracelets, ornaments, nice food. Yes. But a Vaishnava, he does not accept everything for himself. So he thinks that if I accept all these things, such as the other things, Lord's, Lord's ornaments, Lord's pan, betel nuts. So he says, my body is very material and nasty. I will not accept all those things. Correct. So Advaita Acharya was told by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please bring 2 separate leaves. We will take little quantity. We're just going to complete this section. Acharya kahe chhada tumi apana rachuni. Ami sab jani tomara sannyasera bharabhuri. Hey, Advaita Acharya is telling you, give up. Apana rachuni. Give up your, come out of the hiding. Concede. You're conceding. Come out of it. Ami sab jani. I know everything. I know why you have taken sannyas. I know the confidential meaning for you to take sannyas. You don't have to put a farce in front of me. Next. भोजन करह क्षण वचन चतुरी प्रभु कहे एत अन्न खाइते न परी. Advaita says, come on, give up, come out from the hiding. I know you have taken sannyas. You simply eat. Bhojan kara. Chhada vachana chaturi, you are very intelligent. You're not twisting the words, jugglery. You give up all that and just eat. But Mahaprabhu said, I will not be able to eat so much. Itna nahi kha paunga. Acharya bole akapate karah ahar. यदि खाइते ना पार पाते रखिवे आर. So Advaita says, see, you give up your kapata, pretense, and just take prasad. And even if something remains, don't worry, we will take. Let it be there only. You keep it there. Okay? You keep it there. Keep it in the plate only. Let's see. प्रभु बोले एत अन्न नारी बे खाइते. सन्यासी रा धर्म नाही उच्छिष्ट राखिते. See, Prabhu says, this much I cannot take, and it is sannyasi dharma. Nahi uchishta rakite. You should not keep any remnants. This is the sannyas dharma. Okay. Now here Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhupada is quoting, Bahirjalashayam gatva tatos pasprishya vagyata vibhajya pavitam shesham punjita shesham ahritam. Whatever edibles a sannyasi gets from householder's house, he should take outside near some lake or river. And after offering the food to Vishnu, Brahma and the sun, 3 divisions. He should eat the entire offering and not leave anything for others to eat. Shesham punjita ashesham ahritam. This is that instruction. Baki kuch khane ke liye chhodna mana hai. 3 divisions you should make. Vishnu, Brahma and the sun. 1, 2, 3. Offer and then should take the entire offering, not leave. So Mahaprabhu is quoting that Bhagavatam. Acharya bale Lila chale khao chayu anna bharat. एक बार अन्न खाओ शत शत बार. Advaita Acharya said, Lila chale in Jagannath Puri, khao chau anna bar. You eat 54 times. How many bogas? 54 bogas are offered to you, 50 and one time. It's not the 54 ghas. One day, eka baare anna khao shata shata bar. Each one time, one offering contains hundreds of pots. And like this, you eat 54 in Jagannath Puri. Yahan kaise bol sakte aap nahi kha sakte? How you are telling here you cannot eat? Got the logic? Because they know say Krishna, say Jagannath. तीन जनार भक्ष पिंड तुम्हारा एक ग्रास तान ले खाए अन्न नहे पंचग्रास. See, the 3 divisions of this bhojan which is made, This is does not even one morsel. एक घास भी नहीं आपके लिए. Yes, correct. एक घास भी बराबर नहीं है. So क्या कर रहे हैं आप? It is not even equal to one glass. Like that he says. Next. मोर भाग्य मोर घरे तुम्हारा आगमन शाणा चातुरी प्रभु करह भोजन. So Advaita is telling it is my great fortune. Mora bhagya, mora ghare tumhara agamana. It is my great fortune that you have come to my house. And chada chatur, please give up your so-called intelligent jugglery, Prabhu, and karah bhojan. Please take. खाओ खाओ, don't talk, eat. खाते समय बात नहीं करते. Just eat. एक बलि जल दिला दुई गोसाई हाते हासिया लागिला दुहे भोजन करिते. So after speaking this, जल दिला दुई गोसाई हाते. So Advaita Acharya gave water. He supplied water for washing their hands and plate. And Hasya Lagila doing Bhojana Karite. Smilingly, they both started to eat. Hari Bosh. Hare Krishna. So what have we seen today? We'll pause here our discussion. So we saw the different items which were prepared for Krishna's pleasure. Then we saw how Lord Chaitanya was happy to attend the Aarti, and he was very, very pleased to see how devotees are cooked such wonderful bhoga for Lord, and he said that I will accept your lotus feet birth after birth on my head. And finally, we saw that how Advaita Acharya very intelligently persuaded the Lord. Hey, you are Jagannath who takes 54 bhogas, 54 times, and each time you take hundreds and hundreds of pot. This is not even equal to one gras. So he persuaded the Lord to eat all the opulent items. So next time when we come for the CC class, which will be on Monday, this time I could not take because I was traveling. So that time we will definitely see the joking dealings between Nityananda and Advaita. That will be the subject matter, and we will even try to proceed ahead. This chapter has many slokas. So we'll try to proceed ahead in our discussion. Thank you all very much. We are ending 3 minutes early. You all can just contemplate on this beautiful pastime. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad ki jai. Go.